Mama June. Anna's ex Michael Cardwell slapped Shannon with custody papers. Anna and Michael Cardwell had a daughter, Kylie, together before their split. The two had a good relationship and respected each other a lot. Anna had another daughter, Caitlin, from her previous relationship. Both the girls were very close to Michael. He continued to pay the fees for the education of both girls despite their split. Sadly, Anna Cardwell took her last breath recently after suffering for months due to her cancer battle. Soon, the custody battle began between Shannon and Michael. The latter claimed that his ex-partner wanted him to look for her daughter. He also didn't want to separate the half-siblings, and they grew up together. However, Shannon took temporary custody of her eldest granddaughter, Caitlin, after Anna's passing. She claimed that Anna wanted her to look after Caitlin. Recently, Michael served Shannon with custody papers. Mama June. Michael Cardwell is net ready to give up Caitlin's custody. Michael and Anna might have parted ways a long time ago, but the Mama June stars had a very sweet relationship. The former is still up to take care of the two daughters since Anna's passing. The mom of two tied the knot with her new boyfriend, Tony Eldridge, after her cancer diagnosis. Tony wasn't the biological father of the children. Hence, Shannon decided to take Caitlin's custody. Michael easily got his daughter Kylie's custody. However, he wanted to raise Caitlin as well because of the promise he made to Anna. Recently, Radar Online revealed that June and Michael's custody battle is heating up. The latter served Anna's mothers with the custody papers for Caitlin. The court documents revealed that Michael hired a process server to find June and slapped her with the documents on June 22. Further, the proof of service was also filed in court on December 8. Now, Shannon has to respond to the documents in court. Fans of the series might be aware that Michael sued Anna's mother for Caitlyn's custody on December 17. Cardwell had already warned June that he wouldn't let her take Caitlyn's custody. Anna and Michael were married between 2014 to 2017. He argued that he always treated Caitlyn as his daughter. Further, Anna supported Michael's love, Caitlyn, when she was alive, so she wanted him to take care of both the girls when she was gone. Mama June. Fans cried for Caitlyn's safety at June's home. Mama June raised eyebrows recently with her decision to adopt Anna's daughter, Caitlin. Fans didn't want the reality TV star to raise the innocent girls due to her terrible past. They wanted the kids to live in a healthy and happy environment. Recently, some fans raised concern at Caitlin's safety after Lauren's husband Josh cursed her on a TikTok live. Fans went berserk and slammed the celebrity for using such words in front of a child. Also, they are afraid of how much Caitlyn has to suffer at June's home. Previously, some fans also backlash against Justin for forcing the little girls to eat according to his choice. Now, fans are hoping for Michael to get custody of Anna's daughter as soon as possible. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers to know more about June and her custody battle. The fallout from Anna Chickadee Cardwell's heartbreaking death has unleashed a tidal wave of family drama. But nothing could prepare fans for the latest bombshell. In a stunning development that has rocked the Shannon family, Michael Cardwell, Anna's ex-husband and the father of her only child, Caitlin, has officially served Mama June Shannon with custody papers. The legal move was both calculated and sudden, igniting a custody war that could define the family's future and potentially change the life of young Caitlin forever. What was once grief has now turned into an all-out legal showdown, with accusations, emotional landmines, and public scrutiny surrounding every move. A custody battle years in the making. Though Michael and Anna parted ways years ago, their connection was never truly severed due to their daughter Caitlin. Over the years, Michael maintained a presence in Caitlin's life, albeit limited and inconsistent. After Anna's diagnosis with stage 4 adrenal cancer, it became increasingly clear that preparations needed to be made regarding Caitlin's long-term guardianship. Initially, it seemed like the family might come to a peaceful agreement. Anna was focused on healing fractured relationships before her passing. She spent her final months surrounded by sisters Lauren Pumpkin Effard and Jessica Chubbs, with Mama June re-entering the picture during the later stages of Anna's illness. For a brief moment, it looked like the family might find unity. But when Anna passed in December 2023, everything changed. Michael, quiet up until this point, made his intentions clear. He believed he was the rightful guardian of Caitlin, and now he was prepared to fight for her. That intention crystallized into action when he served Mama June with official custody papers just weeks after Anna's death. Mama June caught off guard. Sources close to the Shannon family reveal that June was blindsided by the legal action. Though she had spoken publicly about stepping in to care for Caitlin and claimed to be fulfilling Anna's final wishes, she reportedly didn't anticipate Michael taking legal steps so soon or so aggressively. The custody papers came with a barrage of demands: full physical and legal custody of Caitlin, limitations on Shannon's access to the child, and a request for supervised visitation until a final ruling was made. Michael's legal team argued that Mama June's past struggles with addiction, legal troubles, and volatile relationships disqualified her from acting as a stable guardian. The documents reportedly cited her prior drug use, arrests, and estranged relationships with her daughters as reasons for concern. In contrast, Michael painted himself as the steady reformed figure who had always wanted to be in Caitlin's life, but had been allegedly pushed out by the Shannon clan. With legal paperwork in hand, he was ready to reclaim his role, not just as a father, but as Caitlin's protector. June fights back. If Michael expected Mama June to go down quietly, he clearly underestimated her. Within days of receiving the custody papers, June assembled a legal team of her own. She responded by filing her own documents, asserting that Anna had verbally entrusted her with Caitlin's care, and that Michael had been largely absent from Caitlin's life for years. Her legal argument emphasized that she had stepped up when it mattered most. She claimed that she helped manage Anna's medical care, ensured Caitlin's emotional well-being during the chaos, and maintained a strong home environment. But skeptics were quick to question her version of events. After all, June had only recently begun mending her relationship with Anna after years of tension. Some fans and critics believe June is now trying to control the narrative, and Caitlin, for the sake of fame, sympathy, and potentially future reality TV content. The public quickly took sides. Social media goes wild. The custody drama didn't stay behind courtroom doors for long. Social media lit up with speculation, outrage, and opinionated commentary. On one side, fans rally behind Michael, applauding him for stepping up for his daughter and accusing Mama June of attempting to keep Caitlin for the cameras. The hashtag Team Michael hashtag trended on platforms like TikTok and Twitter, with users dissecting June's every move since Anna's death. "I don't trust a woman who once left her kids for a man fresh out of prison," one user posted. "Michael may not be perfect, but Caitlin deserves a shot at a real life." Others, however, expressed support for June, citing her journey to sobriety and recent efforts to rebuild her family. Some felt she had been demonized unfairly, especially when she was the one physically present during Anna's final days. But even those in June's corner acknowledged the elephant in the room. Caitlin's needs should come first, and the chaos surrounding her could have lasting emotional consequences. Caitlin caught in the crossfire. Amid the legal chaos, public fights, and media headlines is a 12-year-old girl who just lost her mother. Caitlin, known for her quiet demeanor and close bond with her mom and aunts, has become the unintended centerpiece of a custody drama no child should be dragged into. Reports suggest that she is currently staying with Pumpkin, her aunt and longtime caretaker of the Shannon family's younger children. Pumpkin's home has often been a safe haven amid the chaos, and it may be one of the few stable options left. But the court will ultimately decide who gets permanent custody. And while Pumpkin has the emotional support of fans, she isn't the one named in the custody paperwork. Mama June is. Court insiders say the judge will evaluate both Michael and June's ability to provide a safe, nurturing environment, and mental health professionals may be brought in to assess Caitlin's needs. The battle could take months, and in the meantime, the young girl remains in limbo. Family rift grows deeper. As if the situation weren't tense enough, the custody dispute has created even more division within the Shannon family. Pumpkin, who has long played the role of mediator, is now reportedly frustrated with both June and Michael. While she's remained publicly neutral, insiders say she believes neither party is putting Caitlin's emotional well-being first. Jessica, too, is said to be growing weary of the public circus that has overtaken what should be a private grieving period. Tensions exploded behind the scenes when June allegedly accused Michael of pursuing custody for financial gain. Michael, in turn, has suggested June's motives are driven by fame and manipulation, not genuine maternal instinct.